That's just really it. If you leave remembering only one thing from this video, let it be this. Thanks for tuning in, folks. My name is Harry. Why are people, and I mean seriously brilliant people, feeling like they fluked their way through their lives, feeling like they're not good enough? The answer is imposter syndrome. Despite having evidence of their success, they consistently doubt themselves and feel inadequate. And so today, I'm going to break down imposter syndrome, give it a clear label, and show you how to deal with it once and for all. So it's late at night, and you're gearing up to work on the next big thing. Suddenly, you're hit with thoughts like, I'm not qualified for this. Everyone else is so much better than I am. The moment I do this, they'll know I'm not capable. They'll know I'm a fraud. The only reason that I've ever gotten this far was through sheer luck. Sound familiar? While I'm not a mind reader, I've seen it in many of my peers. I've lived it. I remember the day that I got accepted into my program, and I was just overjoyed. The news that I had gotten into a prestigious program spread across my family like wildfire, and it wasn't long until my grandparents heard of the news. In the next gathering we had, my grandma comes up to me and says, "Congratulations. Don't forget to study hard because unlike us, you're brilliant. You're smart and so much capable than us." And I just remember looking at her straight in the eye, thinking that I'm not that person. I was expected to always perform in the way that they perceived me to be. Eventually, it affected my ability to really seize the opportunities that I was given. When I was trying to find more research opportunities and a job, I couldn't bring myself to hit send on those important applications. And that really set me back. I just felt like I wasn't really qualified for those roles. I felt like everybody else was better than I am. Imposter syndrome is seen across the entire population. It can literally affect anyone, from students to hardworking professionals. And not only does it contribute to burnout, but impacting our lives in a negative way. And you may be asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Well, as I've learned, there could be many different reasons. For instance, self-esteem is a big factor. The lower your self-esteem, the more likely and more frequent you'll feel like an imposter. And this is a huge problem for many young folks now. The Instagram and Facebook feeds that we go through is only showcasing just a snapshot of the perfect moments that everybody wants you to see. But unfortunately, that could contribute to lower self-esteem, which leads on to the next factor. Perfectionism, not wanting to display imperfection to others. The fear of having others discovering our imperfections and then judging us for them. These fears all add up to imposter syndrome. You can find many different strategies online that tells you how to deal with imposter syndrome. Anywhere from taking more walks in nature, challenging your thoughts, grounding yourself in the present moment with techniques like meditation, having good sleep, good diet, and consistent exercise. I'm sure you've heard of these suggestions before. It's really, really difficult to challenge your thoughts when you're spiraling and you're stressing out, even for people who've practiced mindfulness. But I found that there's something that consistently triumphs over all of these suggestions, and that is simply talking to someone about it. Someone who you trust, someone who you can depend on to always have a seat next to them. That's just really it. If you leave remembering only one thing from this video, let it be this. We can all benefit from the support from our family, friends, and peers. They can help you separate yourself from those imposter-like thoughts. This funny little area in our head, called the prefrontal cortex, is what's responsible for problem solving and emotional regulation. This is what's compromised when we're stressing out, when we're spiraling out of control. That's why it's so important to have the option of depending on another person's clear head, especially when ours is closed for business. Some of you folks are the first in your family to do what you're doing. You folks are out there making a difference in other people's lives, whether you know it or not. You folks are capable of some extraordinary things, some talents that haven't even seen the light of day. We gotta recognize that no one actually cares about the things that we're worried about. Because in actuality, they're all worried about their own performance. Anyone can be that person to help you appreciate these facts. And no, you're not going to be a burden to them. Because think about it this way. If those same people were to come to you for help, you wouldn't turn them away. They wouldn't either. The person that you choose to talk to could be your therapist. And of course, you're not a burden on them either, because that's their job. If talking to someone didn't help at all, then psychologists would be out of the job. It wouldn't even be a profession. Right? It is in these moments where the people who always have your back can be counted on to bring you back on track so that you're feeling closer to being your best self. And with that said, I really hope that resonated with you. Please leave a like or a comment down below. It helps me out more than you know. If you enjoyed this video, chances are you enjoyed this one as well, so do check that one out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.